Hello, my name is Eddie Stern, and I'm joining you today from New York City. We will be doing a 4-week short meditation introduction for Lamil. Meditation is one of the ancient traditions of India, of course, as you all know, and there are many, many different types of meditations. For some, meditation is a daunting thought. People think, I can't sit still, I can't control my mind. Even if I close my eyes, my mind starts racing a million miles a minute. But meditation isn't really about stopping your mind. It's about slowing the speed of life, slowing the speed of our mind and of our body and of the activities of the nervous system so we can move our awareness inwardly as we begin to slow down. So we're going to do some very simple practices to introduce you to a meditation practice. The first thing that we do in meditation is we find a comfortable seat. That could be sitting on a floor, sitting on a cushion, sitting on a chair. If you happen to be bedridden for any reason, you can remain in bed while doing this. The main thing is to feel that you're in a position that you can be comfortable in for the next few minutes. That's all, just a few minutes. One of the basics behind meditation is the understanding that we have something called awareness, and awareness is our ability to be present and to cognize things. When we direct our awareness in a particular way or in a particular direction, then it becomes attention. So attention is focused awareness. But awareness is really the backdrop of everything. Another word for awareness is consciousness. And in the Indic traditions, consciousness has been explained in also a myriad of ways, but there are some things about consciousness that are always spoken about, that are coherent or consistent in the Indic traditions. One of those is that consciousness is always awake and consciousness is always aware. Consciousness is undivided, even though it might be present in beings or in animals or in things that seem like they are individual. Consciousness is creative. Consciousness is dynamic. Consciousness, once it creates something, maintains that thing in a balanced state. So, for example, the universe seems to be in a balanced state, or the world seems to be basically in a balanced state. Nature seems to be in a balanced state. Our bodies seem to basically maintain themselves. Our heart beats, we breathe, we digest, we wake, we sleep, all when the body maintains its natural rhythms. It's only when we start to get in the way of things that the harmony of nature and the harmony of consciousness within nature gets thrown off. Actually, consciousness is really never affected, but the housing that consciousness is dwelling in can be affected. So when we don't take care of our bodies, when we don't take care of our nervous system, when we don't take care of our mind, then we start to get thrown off. We feel stress, we feel anxiety, we feel that we're not producing the things that we want to get done in our lives, and things become challenging. But when we start to pay just a little bit of attention to our body by eating better, by exercising a little, by going to sleep earlier and getting up earlier, or at least sleeping enough during the night, then things all of a sudden start to fall back into balance. We feel connected to ourselves again. We feel that we can focus, we can be attentive, we can be productive, but more importantly, that we can remind ourselves or reconnect with ourselves of what is purpose, what is meaning in our lives, what are the things that I need to attend to, and now that I have the energy to attend to them, that I can attend to. So that being said, these are some of the things that occur within meditation. Of course, from the yoga perspective, and I'm also a yoga teacher, from a yoga perspective, the point of meditation is to fully know who we are. That right now we have an incomplete knowing of who we are. We know a little bit about ourselves, and most of that is the stories we make up about ourselves. But what we really want is to have a full, incomplete, and deep knowing of who we truly are. And when we fully know who we are, then a spontaneous joy arises from within our hearts, and then we exist in that joyful space. It's a little bit different than happiness. People think that we always want to strive to be happy, But happiness is quite often dependent upon objects, that we get something and we're happy from that for a little while, and then we tire of that object. We need something new, or we need to replace it, or the thing that gave us happiness before doesn't give us happiness anymore. So happiness is quite often fleeting, but joy, or especially transcendent joy, which comes from no cause other than our awareness or our existence, is one that never fades. Okay, so let's begin a short little meditation practice. Sit comfortably, either on the floor, a cushion, a chair, or your bed. Anything is okay. You can even lean against a wall if you'd like to. And then just check in with yourself for a moment and just ask yourself this question. Can I stay in this position for the next couple of minutes? And if your answer is yes, then stay as you are. And if the answer is no, maybe find a position which is a little bit more comfortable for you. And then if you'd like to, you can close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, you can just gaze towards your hands resting in your lap. And we're going to do a meditation or an awareness practice on the body. So I will do this with my eyes closed as I talk you through the practice. First thing we'll do is bring your awareness to your feet, from your feet up to your knees. And just mentally let your awareness fill the lower part of your legs from your feet to your knees. And then let your awareness fill from your knees to your hips. And then feel your pelvic floor. Then move your awareness to your lower belly. Just feel the lower belly with your mind. Be aware that you have one. And then move your awareness up through the chest. And move your awareness through the entire expanse of your back. Let your awareness fill your arms, from the shoulders to the elbows, from the elbows to the wrists, and then your hands and your fingers. Let your awareness fill your neck, the back of your head, and then let your awareness fill all of the muscles in your face. Feel your ears, and then move your awareness now to the breath moving in and out from your nostrils. Try not to change the flow of the breath in your nostrils. Just sense the movement of the air on the insides of your nostrils. Letting your awareness rest with the coming and going of the breath. And then, to move out from the short meditation, we'll bring the awareness back to the body, becoming aware of the muscles in your face, become aware of the sensation in the head and your scalp, move your awareness through the front of your throat, back of the neck, become aware again of your arms from the shoulders to the elbows to the wrists, the fingers and the palms of your hands. Become aware of the back of the body. If you're leaning against a wall, feel the sensation of your body resting against the wall, or simply your clothing brushing against the skin of your back. Become aware of the chest and the belly, the pelvic floor, and again become aware of your legs, from the hips to the knees to the feet. And then see if you can feel your body as one complete whole unit of energy, filling your whole body with awareness all at the same time. And feel the lightness of being that comes with this sense of awareness. Perhaps an inner connection or an inner joy. And then to finish, we'll take a long inhalation and a long exhalation. And we can rub the palms together to make the palms a little bit warm. And then place the hands on the face or the eyes and the throat. If you like, you can rub your hands down the arms and the torso and the legs. And then bring the palms into a prayer position in a moment of quiet reflection. And then we can open the eyes. Okay, that concludes this short little inward movement of awareness practice. First meditating on the body, then the breath, and then back to the body, and then back out into the world. Thanks for joining, and see you next week.